Hey, what's going on, guys? Saiyan here, back with another part to What If Cabba Was Born in Universe 7. Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe. It'll only bring you more videos. If you want to follow my socials, links description for that, as well as the Discord server. It's a cool place to chill, so come and join. But without further ado, let's get right into the recap. In the last part, we saw the Vegeta Black Saga. After many intense fights with the Z Fighters, Zamasu and Black ended up actually fusing. Together, they were too strong for anyone to defeat. In retaliation, both Vegeta and Cabba fused into Kajita and defeated fused Zamasu with a lot of help, including Cabba's old crew from when planet Vegeta was destroyed, including of Borgos and Sagache. But now, the Tournament of Power is at large. Let's pick up right there. Since it has been a while, let's recap on who's joining the team. Firstly, there's our three main Saiyans, Goku, Vegeta, and Cabba. Cabba's old crew will also be a part of this team, since they decided to stick around, so both Borgos and Sagache are going to be in the Tournament of Power. Gohan and Piccolo come as a pair, so they'll also be there. Lastly, there's Roshi, Krillin, and Android 16. Like I mentioned in the last part, 16 never died. He was instead upgraded by Bulma and kept on getting upgrades throughout his experience. He ran into some trouble on the island, so he kept getting upgrades. Therefore, 16 is actually pretty strong. I would say he's around Android 17's level originally, but just a little bit weaker because he can't get strong by training. All of his strength is based off of his mechanical parts. With that covered, let's get into the Universal Survivor Saga. Without future Zeno for part 7 reasons, there won't be an exhibition match, because President Zeno already knows what fighting is. This also means Goku never had an encounter with Toppo, so he still doesn't know about Jiren. As soon as our Z Fighters get to the tournament ring though, that changes. Universe 6 would probably have another fighter, possibly another Saiyan or some useless character like Dr. Rhoda. I'm gonna roll with the latter because Kale and Cauliflower are not the same. Cabba and Goku both approach them. Cabba's interested in them because Cauliflower showed a great feat of power against Goku, and he doesn't act like he didn't see Kale's rage moment up in the stands. He would sense that power. The two seem far more confident in their abilities, and Kale is far more upfront this time around. She seems more confident. Their experiences on planet Sadala, or should I say Champa's planet, were very different. Suddenly, Universe 11 arrives, sending chills down everybody's spine. Even the two Saiyans from Universe 6 can sense the immense power. They might have been strong before, but ki control wasn't something they knew. Knowing how to sense ki is huge, and has them on high alert as well. Goku would still approach Jiren like normal, but obviously he has no interest. Now, with things being slightly hinted at and getting tense up, let's get into the tournament itself. The Grand Priest makes the announcement, and things go boom, left and right. Universe 9 doesn't actually have a grudge against Universe 7, so they don't make any moves and play it smart. If you think about it, the various fighters from Universe 9 had some pretty cool abilities. Goku and Base couldn't even damage one of them. You know, the one that was made out of metal? One had Spider-Man powers, and another had Killer Frost powers. Ignore my Marvel and CW references. Jokes aside, playing it safe, the Universe 9 fighters stick around together in groups, with the main three, the trio of Dangers, making moves around some people. The extra Universe 6 fighter, as well as Dr. Rhoda, are taken out with a combined blast from them. But seeing two of their teammates knocked out, Cauliflower and Kale both power up, and attack the trio of Wolf Dogs. I mean, I guess that's what they are. But considering the scope of their power, the trio stands no chance against the two. This is when the teammates start to rush in and help, but Cauliflower and Kale simply power up into Super Saiyan. That results in everyone from Universe 9 being taken out. While they lasted longer, Universe 9 was still the weakest, so rest in peace for now. Cabba is playing it smart. He was observing all the fights. He sees Kale and Cauliflower and realizes that they are a threat, but he can't just rush in. Cabba might be strong, but he needs to see how strong they are first. Plus, a 2-on-1 wouldn't really be fair. He sticks around with Gohan and Piccolo, and they eventually fight the Namekians, sooner than in the original because Cabba encourages the two to take on fights, and having someone else extremely strong with them makes them more confident. They eventually defeat the two Namekians. Cabba splits off for a second and sees Frost sneaking up on Krillin. Rushing in quickly to save his teammate, Cabba powers up into Super Saiyan and with a swift kick, knocks Frost out. Following this, Universe 4 is also starting to deplete. With 16 on the Universe 17, his robotic parts help out here. His hearing is multiple folds better than everybody else's, as well as his sight. 16 sees the small green creature running around, and takes him out. This is followed by Universe 4 making a stand. And 16, with the help of Vegeta, Gohan, and Piccolo, takes all of them out. With that, Universe 4 is also erased. Eventually, Majikaio approaches Jiren, and that results in the showcase of his power. Cabba notices this, and he can't help but get excited. However, he's distracted when Kale and Cauliflower approach him. Goku faces up against Jiren, and their fight starts out. Going through the different stages of Super Saiyan, Goku doesn't stand a chance. Although he is a little bit stronger, which forces Jiren to try it just a slight more. Eventually, we get to the SSB Kaioken Goku versus Jiren. And while stronger, Goku still ends up on the ground. He goes to prepare the Spirit Bomb, and Vegeta ends up leading him key, because Krillin and Roshi attack Ribrion. Without Frost to knock either of them out, the two are able to help out here. Cabba's fight with Caulifla and Kale is also put to a stop, like every other once both Goku and Jiren start theirs. Soon, the Spirit Bomb is ready, and Goku pushes it down towards Jiren. This Spirit Bomb is far stronger than before, having not only Vegeta's energy, but Cabba's as well. However, Jiren is still extremely powerful, and is able to push it back with a little more effort. Goku is consumed in the blast, and obviously, Ultra Instinct. The following fight goes pretty much the same, except it's probably Cabba that comes to Goku's aid, and Hit attacks Jiren. Jiren is a bit more tired out, but Hit still isn't a problem for him. However, Caulifla and Kale aren't just going to sit around this time. Their fight with the Universe 11 members was far easier, and they were left completely unscathed. Noting that this threat is something that shouldn't be taken lightly, Caulifla powers up into Super Saiyan God, and Kale does the same. Obviously, this is going to need a little bit more background information, so let's rewind all the way back to the Tournament of Destroyers. After the fight with Goku, Caulifla was extremely keen on getting that red and blue form, as well as the other Super Saiyan transformation. Realizing that the three Universe 7 Saiyans had trained with their angel, she wants to do the same, and with Kale too, asking Vados about it. Obviously, Vados doesn't much mind like Whis didn't. She just needs the God of Destruction, Champa's permission. He's a little hesitant though, because Saiyans on his planet, while that was a cool display of power by the three on Beerus's team, he doesn't really want Saiyans on his planet. He's a god and they're just puny Saiyans. That's when Caulifla pulls out the Zeno card, mentioning that Zeno dude over there might end up holding the tournament he was talking about. Champa then starts to sweat, and gives in. While on Champa's planet, both started to train and learn God Ki. Through training, they were able to see Kale's unique power, but with an angel training them, she was soon able to control not only her Master Super Saiyan power, but her Berserk one as well. This took some time, and now it shouldn't really be called Berserk Super Saiyan anymore. However, following this, the two started to work towards Super Saiyan God. While Super Saiyan 3 was skipped over, that doesn't matter because Caulifla never knew it existed. Super Saiyan God does take them some time to achieve, 6 months to a year. The two were able to eventually gain control, however. The remaining time was spent trying to access it at will, and get a better handle over it. This training resulted in the two being a lot better with ki control, skill, and power overall. They also have newer and better transformations. Back in the present, the two Super Saiyan gods from Universe 6 charge at Jiren. But that's where we're leaving things off for right now. So what do you guys think about this part? Did you like how Cabba was involved in the tournament? Do you think Cabba still has a chance at unlocking Ultra Instinct? And how do you think he'll face up against both Caulifla and Kale, now that the two have Super Saiyan God? Leave any thoughts and suggestions down in the comments. I'll make sure to respond. But you need to make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell to be part of the Super Saiyan Force. It's free and you can always change your mind later. If you really like this video, then consider becoming a member. It supports the channel as well as me. But with that, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.